Welcome back to the channel. It's me, your pal Sal. Sit on down and strap on in, because today we're talking about something very exciting. UrPalSal. And the memory of this game just randomly hit me like a nutsack on the chin. I don't know where it came from, but one of those little toys just flashed in my mind and a surge of memories came back. This was the Toys to Life game before Skylanders and all that just kind of came up and died off real quick in the early 2000s. This was the game that I would beg my brother to let me play, but he was just like, no, you cannot play, you a silly little man. And then I went and cried to my mom, and then she forced him to let me play, so I love being the youngest. You might be wondering, why are we talking about something so obscure and in the past, and that probably 0.01% of people even remember? That's because the more I look into it, the more interesting and intricate things get. There is lore here. There is still an active community around this shit. It is unbelievable. Before we get too far into it, I will just briefly give a history of UrPalSal for those that don't know what it is, in which case, why are you here? You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, you know what you were getting into. UrPalSal are essentially just a Toys to Life game, sort of like Skylanders, like I said before. Hello, future Sal here. Previous Sal did not explain the game very well at all, so I'm here to fix his mistakes. Yes, I compared it to Skylanders, and in a sense it is, because it is a Toys to Life game. Essentially, the actual core gameplay of Funky's was that it was a browser game, more akin to Club Penguin, and dependent on what Funky you had, would open up different points of interest on the map. The entire core value of the game was that you would run around, explore the map, find little mini games that you could play, and you'd play these mini games and you would earn coins, in which case you could spend on decorations for your house, like furniture, wallpaper, carpets, and pets, and brains. There's some weird shit. These mini games could range from stuff like Mahjong to matchup games. It's the early 2000s, it wasn't that exciting. Of course, a lot of these places were actually locked by what Funky you had, so you'd have to spend money on new Funkies to access these areas, so segregation is still alive and well in the Funky's universe. If you were poor, fuck you. Wags University. See, right now I'm just running around exploring. This is great. I can't even go. I'm too dumb to go to university? That's crazy. If you're more interested in UrPalSal as a game, at the end of this video, there's going to be stream highlights from a stream that I did of me playing the game, although I only played it with the default Funky because I couldn't figure out how to emulate all the other Funkies because I'm retarded. That's it. That's the best explanation you're going to get out of me. Back to the video. These were developed by Mattel, the same people that made fucking Barbie and Hot Wheels. It was designed by Radica and developed by Arcadium, so 3 different companies worked on this shit. Radica has made other shit, sort of like Q World's 2Q and Fidget Friends. I have no clue what any of these are, maybe you do. This game did die off like relatively quick. I mean, it lasted quite a few years. It had a Speed Racer collaboration, so it must have been doing pretty well for itself. However, in 2011, it went bankrupt and Mattel pulled all funding and it was no longer being supported and it died off. It died off completely in 2011, so by the time I was 10, gone. It's ironic too, because it's the same year that Skylanders' first game came out, so you know, lost one, gained another. The balance of the universe. It's a beautiful thing. Obviously within this game, one of the biggest things was collecting the little figurines themselves, because that's what you would use to go into the game and play. While doing my research in this though, I have learned that there were a lot of unreleased and super rare figurines and collectibles that people in the community are still raving on about. There is a mythical event that is referred to as the 2009 New York Fair. At this event, there were a shit ton of different funky toys that were announced that were obviously never released. One of these being a cancelled DC collection. Mattel was in talks with DC to do a collaboration where they bring in a bunch of DC characters like the Joker or Superman into the Funky's universe, but unfortunately, the game shut down and we didn't end up getting any of those figurines, and I don't think any of them actually exist outside. I don't think any collectors have them. If they do, let me know in the comments. I couldn't find any, but there are some leaked images that we can see the designs. They look horrific. They look fucked up. It's something about that Superman one, man. He looks like he's been through some shit. He looks like he's really struggling. I'm not sure why they gave Wonder Woman the biggest possible fucking eyes in this design, but it's kind of horrifying. It is horrific. This one's a lot lower image, but look at the fucking Joker, dude. That's the type of shit that nightmares are made out of. It might just be the lower quality image, but it's kind of horrifying. This, of course, was not the only collaboration that was cancelled. There was a Gameforge collaboration, a bundle called the Paradox Green expansion that was meant to come out in collaboration with Target, of all things. Target. Some of the other ones that were released or shown off at the 2009 festival, iFunk. You would have been able to transfer over custom music into the game through this thing, which is a copyright nightmare. Probably great that they didn't end up going through with that, but obviously it had its different variations as well, and it's a sick design. It's a shame that we didn't get this. And then they got this beautiful, beautiful design, the Marshall Man. I love this guy. So this guy actually, I've heard stories through the community that this one collector actually did end up buying a Marshall Man figurine at the fair. So there's one out there. There is an actual legitimate Marshall Man out there that a collector owns somewhere in the world. It could be in the bin or it could be in his collection, pristine. No one knows. He hasn't come back with the actual figurine itself. The one thing that a lot of people don't really know is there was actually a different variant that was shown off. A blue and white version, which was just a light version. I think it was like the Marshall Light or something. I don't remember the name. There's actually an advertisement that I found. It's got him in it, and it's the most horrifying ad that I've ever seen, because it's so low quality that it hurts.
Listen up, Funkies, on the new Marshall of Dream State, home of daydreams and nightmares.
It's the fucking mouth. It's not even lined up with the voice acting. It's the fucking his teeth. When it switches to night, why is he like dripped? It looks like he's got grills in. They're shiny. He's dripped out. Why is the Marshall Man absolutely dripped to the nines, my brother?
It's UB Funky's Dream State with cool new worlds, new characters, and new villains. And now featuring head-to-head games. Play against the computer or against friends.
I challenge you to rock 'em, sock 'em, sprocket.
You kidding me? I'm too fast.
UB Funky's Dream State. It's the game that keeps growing.
If you be funky.
I hate the animation of the Marshall Man. It's actually horrifying. Why is he smiling at me like that? So look at this level design. They have eyeballs in the ground with tentacles just protruding out. That is horrific. For a children's game, like the early 2000s were fucked up. This looks like some shit that you'd find in a hentai. This does not look family friendly at all. I feel like I'm about to get molested just by looking at this. I love the immense early 2000s vibes this gives off. The absurd and intense fast transitions. It's a beautiful time capsule of a simpler time. Now, this wasn't the only ones. There were actually a fuck ton of unreleased toys that were shown off. I'll just throw a few of them on screen. Bam, there you go. Pretty cool designs. Well, I like that one a lot. That one really gets me going. It's good. There were a couple other advertisements that I wanted to run through real quick as well, because they're pretty silly. They're also super low quality. I couldn't find a single one that was more than like 2 pixels.
Yo, dudes, Funkey is the new place to kick back, dive for pearls, or ride the half pipe. Dude!
I don't know why that accent was so popular in the early 2000s. I haven't heard it since Surf's Up. What a time capsule of an accent. Do people still talk like that? Is that still a thing that people sound like? What part of America is that even?
New Funky King Island is part of a whole world of UV Funkies with 4 new tribes. Each Funky is a key to unlocking new adventures and cool games. But look out for lava pits, angry natives, and vicious traps.
What is with this game and the tentacles, dude? They fucking love the tentacles, I swear. That's the second advertisement in a row where they've just shown off those fleshy little things trying to grab at you. I'm starting to think that the developers had some hidden motives. That fucking tentacle, oh, it fucking grabs him, dude. It fucking yoinks him and just drags him inside. There's Vor is in Funky's Vor.
Miren dónde los pillé a esta hora, jugando con los Funkies.
Obviously, I don't speak Spanish. I don't know if it is Spanish, I shouldn't say that. I don't know what language it is, I don't speak it, but woo, the acting. It's pretty good. It's pretty good acting. I'm surprised I haven't seen her in, I don't know, Spy Kids. Is that around that era? Probably.
Si tú también quieres entrar a este alucinante mundo y comenzar a vivir una aventura llena de desafíos, anda por tu Funky.
These kids do not give a fuck that she's there. This one on the left is just like, that's my schizophrenic aunt. Just ignore her. She does this every fucking day. We just focus on the Funkies. We gotta fight off the tentacles that are trying to kidnap us right now.
Y completa tu colección con todos los Funkies que hay para ti. Oye, déjame jugar, porfa.
What the fuck was that at the end? Hold on. You know what? I'm not going to question the school bus full of zoo animals. Why not? I've seen weirder in the game, so why not in the ads too? Pretty sure this was translated by someone in the Funkies Discord, so I don't know if it's accurate. Probably. I'm going to assume so. Don't yell at me. Now, last thing I wanted to do is actually go through the Reddit and the Discord of the Funkies community, because like I said, there is a shocking amount of people that are still like active and like participating in the UB Funky sphere, which is kind of cool. The first thing I see as I open up the UB Funkies Reddit straight away is this guy got a UB Funkies tattoo. Now, he's already fucked up the tattoo because the F is backwards and he's begging for help. But I think it's crazy that someone got a UB Funkies tattoo in general. And this isn't the only one. There's multiple. There's a few of these people getting UB Funky tattoos. Which is cool. That's awesome. You know, that's pretty dope. I've seen much worse tattoos. You know, there's a lot worse out there. I think it's crazy. I didn't even know this game was still remembered, let alone people had tattoos of them. This dude is committed. Or girl, you know. Girls can play games too. Someone had to say it.
And then a hero comes along.
And we got some pretty dope fan art here as well. I'm just gonna chuck a bunch of the fan art up on screen that I found that I think is really cool. Just getting all the cool shit out of the way first before we dive into the weirder side of things. Because I do want to appreciate the community because they are really cool. They're the nicest people ever, and it's just a bunch of people coming together to enjoy an interest. It's nice. This is crazy. This is actually insane. Local toy store is still selling them. 3 years ago, in 2022, there's a local toy store still selling UB Funkies. At the time of this post, the game had been dead for 11 years. That's actually insane. We need to find this store. We need to hunt this store down. I'm going to buy their entire stock. They have the devil one. Oh, my brother would love that. And they got the sexy ones on the top. I mean, this is crazy. This is actually fucking insane. Found Funkies in some art at a hotel. Excuse me? To be fair, there's some whack shit in here just in general. Is that a Batmobile? It's some sort of car. I just see any car and I assume it's a Batmobile. There's I can see 3 Funkies just by glance. Is that Darth Vader? Yeah, there's a lot of random shit here. I'm just... Funkies of all things. I mean, I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy. You know, this guy, he's got taste. He's got taste. He's a real artist. You're not like that phony Picasso. Got nothing on this guy. Oh god. Yeah, see, this is a higher res picture of that tentacle world I was talking about, Nightmare Rift. Oh, it's fucking horrific. I hate it. I hate looking at it, dude. The mouth too, the teeth and the tongue. Oh, what that mouth do, dude. Fuck. One express flight to there. Right now. Whoever designed this world, I have questions. This guy somehow got UB Funkies working on a Switch. See, these guys are way more dedicated to emulating this shit than I am. I'm making a whole video about this shit and I couldn't even be bothered to emulate more than the default Funky. It's a lot of effort and I'm scared about getting viruses, alright? Call me a pussy, I don't care. This one reset my brain a bit once I saw it. It was pure shock. I'm gonna cut out the poster's name. I think it's kind of cool. It's wholesome. But this shit, it did jump scare me a little bit. This is the last thing I expected on the Reddit. There's people in the big year of 2025 making fursuits of UB Funky's characters. I don't know how to react to this. It's actually just like stunted my brain. I mean, it's cool. It's well made. It's very well made. It's a good job. I just wasn't expecting it. As soon as I scrolled down, I saw I had to like sit there in silence for like a few seconds to like register what I was looking at. Well, you furries are everywhere. You're in every community. You can't hide from news. I'd be gooning to the occasional furry. I'd be a furry gooner. Cut that out. There's a lot more in the Reddit community. There's a lot more fan art, people making plushies, their own custom funkies and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna run through it all. If you want to check it out yourself, I'll leave a link in the description so you can run over to the Reddit and check out and nostalgia bait yourself. Just keep doom scrolling until you cry about your missed childhood that you're never getting back. You're an adult now. You have adult responsibilities. Do you feel your life crumbling around you? Do you feel the pressure of the world on your shoulders? Any single mistake could end the world. Everything is on you. The only other thing that I wanted to showcase from the community is on the Discord. If you go into fan projects, these people are actually making their own maps and mods and worlds for UrPalSals for the community to continue to play, which is fucking awesome. It shows the dedication of the community and how loved this this franchise and this game really is. If this is something you want to support, you can join the Discord. I'll also leave that in the description, and you can just go in there and support these people and encourage them to continue their projects and show them that there's still some love for this game and this franchise. In this Discord, there's also one of the actual developers of UrPalSals in it, Jeff. I absolutely love his profile picture, dude. It's just the most like 40-year-old Facebook post ever. He hasn't been active in like years. He is abandoned the community at this point. So we've gone over what Funkies is, the history of Funkies themselves, some advertisements from the early 2000s, and then we briefly touched on the community posts. I think that's good enough, right? That's good. That's fine. This is my first time doing one of these retrospectives. It's not even really a retrospective. It's just me being like, I remember this. I'm gonna check it out, but I'm gonna call it a retrospective. It's how I get you in. It's how I trick you. You click on the video being like, this is gonna be an intelligent conversation. This guy's gonna tell me some stuff. It's gonna change my life. Not even close. But anyway, here's some stream highlights. I hope you enjoy. And have a good one. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and all that stuff. How the fuck is that a category for fucking fun? I don't know. I didn't think there would be. I thought it would have to be a just chatting stream where I play Funkies on the side. But the show gives Nightwing vibes. That's actually kind of why I got it. And it's kind of why I love Nightwing. I fucking love Nightwing. This is how we can still say Funkies. Exactly! Yes! We gotta bring this shit back. We gotta do a fundraiser where I rug pull everyone and make millions. Bit weird that there's a zombie Funky. Do these people just have corpses of their own people? To be fair, they've also got robot Funkies, devil Funkies, angel Funkies, animal Funkies. It's a pretty fucked up town. And a gay they got a gay Funky! A crucified Funky is canon to the Funky universe. That would actually go, Funky Jesus! We need Funky Jesus right now! You have a quest for me. What do you want? The mail must go through, and I'm in charge of collecting mail for the Funky's postal service, but I'm having some trouble. I need to pick up the mail at the Funky post office. Okay, it's just a collection. It's a collection quest. It's pretty easy. This is bringing back some funky memories. Can I just access? Okay, so the world map's here. That's cool. Oh, I forgot about this. Right, yeah, you can make your own home. Okay. So yeah, we got our little home here. We can decorate. Fuck yeah. Yep, that's just the tutorial. Oh, familiars. Okay, my bad. Mood. I don't remember any of this shit. What? I didn't even know you could get this. I did not know you could get this much shit. Pay system. Knew it. These motherfuckers. This is looking good so far. Then we can get an egg chair of each. Not okay. No, we can't do it. There we go. Put a little thing there. That's my bed. That's where I'll be sleeping. No, that's a beanbag. You know what? Close enough. That'll be our bed. I hate that everything is just different colors. I'm just. It said pets, and I got really excited that they were actually gonna. Why do I have a brain? Why I can put it on the table, which is pretty cool. But why do I have a brain? What's the lore reason for this brain? Jeff the developer. I need to contact him to explain the entire lore behind this right now. This is for the zombie funkies. See, we're figuring it out slowly. Anything else? Liquid. Hell yeah! A little bit of broth to drink from later. Cars? You can get cars in this fucking game? Okay, we're gonna get back into the world because I've been getting distracted. So, back to Agnes Manor. Hell yeah! Yuck, that sewer gray smells funny. Well, sounds like I want to go there. I didn't mean to throw my coin in there. What the fuck? There was no prompt for that. It just yoinked my coin away. That's awesome. No clue where that's gonna be, but oh, what's this? Gabby Abbey. This looks like a funky town strip club. It's got the lips on the front and everything. I don't know if this is gonna be stream friendly. Access is denied. You fucking cunt. Museum. Surely. Okay, I'm allowed in the museum. I'm not being racially profiled here. It's all good. Bimbo funkies, go, go, go. Fuck! Trump? Why are his teeth like that? It's like 60% teeth.
Thanks, Spiel. It's true. After years
Smash, bro. Smash.
Delighted to know that construction is finally.
Is there anything to actually... Museum Mask Mayhem. Oh! Our first game! Okay. Mask Mayhem was developed to teach young funkies history lessons with ancient funky civilians who can any two or more groupings of the same kind of mask. Okay. It's a child's game. Okay, I got this. This is a child's game. I am not struggling in a child's game. What do you know about matching, huh? What do you know about matching? And I made some money! Surely here I can go in. Denied again! Fuck! No aura, can't drive. No, for real. Just like in real life. Won't be able to go in that portal. I actually remember this. I remember this little area. Hold up. I remember these buildings for some reason. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. I can go in every single one of these. Dye Depot. Wallpaper. Not much else. Papa. So this is just the shopping area. Okay. Funky's best friend. Yeah, baby. What do we got here? Okay. So I could buy food. I remember this food for some reason. Forensic, I'm pretty sure I used to go on your account and just spend all your money. I think that's why you didn't want me on your account. I think I'm starting to remember now. Ghost Kitten, 75 coins. Angry Mauser. You know what? I'm getting the purple one. Yoink. I had to constantly kick you off, yes, and make my money back on the darts minigame that the Devil Funky plays. There's a darts minigame? I need to find that. There's a black gay one. Diversity. Access denied simulator, literally, dude. Let me on the ship. I can go to the hidden realm, but not university. I even get a cutscene and everything. What the fuck?
Welcome to the hidden realm. I guess it's not so hidden anymore now.
That's gonna be racist.
I hope the ride wasn't too rough, because I promise you, it's going to...
That is so clearly not a Japanese man. The Oni. The Oni. This is very clearly an early 2000s game, because that guy was white as fuck. That might have been Jeff, the developer himself, doing that voice. That was bad. I miss shitty voice acting. Not boring, not bad voice acting. Like, developers' drunk uncle they scrape from the gutter at 2 a.m. Yeah, honestly. It's kind of refreshing. It's kind of refreshing. Wishing tree. Are you gonna steal my coin? Type your wish below. Ooh, that's a lot of power. Get jacked AF. Maybe I should try a different funky. Fuck off! See, now you need to, like, do a puzzle with multiple different funkies. That's crazy. Should have wished for money? Yeah, honestly, yeah. I should have wished for more funkies. So far, there's been nothing to do, even as a free game. So far, we've had one mini game, and I can buy some shit. Oh shit! Hold up. Second mini game. I wasn't even focused. Okay. Maybe not so bad. Mahjong. Mahjong? You say like mahjong. Is it not mahjong? Is it mahjong or mahjong? It's not Huang, it's mahjong. So it's mahjong, right? Okay, mahjong. I don't fucking know. Stop yelling at me. This is where all the pandas are. That's good to know. I remember the panda was my favorite. Another, but why am I covered in poo? When did that happen? Why? Why am I covered in shit? What did I do wrong? No way, you just shit yourself live, apparently. And I don't know what to do about it either. I don't know how to clean myself. No one taught me how to clean myself. Sal learns basic hygiene for his shit funky. You know what? I'm rocking with the shit funky. Although it would be really nice to clean up because... surely this will clean me off. Yeah! I had no idea this was a game mechanic. How the fuck did you do this? I don't know. Why can you buy a tank in this game? Angus Manor, we've been there. What's this? Perfume... what? Just got fucking coomed on. That's awesome. Got coomed on without my consent.